Yo, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. This is Six Figures Inside Access, and I'm with your boy, Kilo the Beatsmith, Watashi. He has all these names around the world. We're about to ask him about the beat that he produced for Moise. Fuck What You Say. It's a very provocative beat. This beat has got everybody going crazy on the streets. You can hear it in the background. It's like, ooh. But I don't want to say much. Just go to the man himself to just say a few words.
All right.
Woo!
Can you see me? Yeah, we can see you, dog.
What's up, man? What's happening?
Yeah, what's up? This is Kilo. Watashiwa. It's Kilo the Beatsmith. Yeah, I ain't got much to say about myself except for this dope beat. Am I allowed to say I was high?
Yeah, but like, what did you initially call the beat? Like, what were you thinking about? What was going through your mind when you did the beat?
So the beat started with the melody of the bass line. That's how the beat started. Yeah. So I always name my beats after the very first melody or kick pattern I made. The very first thing I create, I have to come up with a name because I have to save, and I don't like saving beat 1, beat 2. So whatever I've created needs to make me feel a certain way or imagine things, see things a certain way. Then that's how I'll come up with the name for the beat. So while I was listening to this bass line, for some reason I imagined not old people, but old people at a tea party. You know, I don't know why or how. It's not the weed. So I guess it's the melody. And then I was like, this is a tea party song, you know? So all the other melodies, the kicks and everything that came after the bass line had to support that feeling, that perception. So that's how I make all of my beats. Come up with a pattern or a melody, I come up with the name, then everything I add after that has to support what I'm feeling or the way I see things. That's basically it.
Word, that's crazy. That's a crazy thought pattern. Well, this is a crazy beat, and Moise and Free Spirit killed it with what the fuck you saying, fuck what you say type of thing, which is a crazy song. Like, when you were doing the beat, did you have an artist in mind who you're going to give it to? You know what I mean? Like, did this idea of even the song, it was not yet, you know, born, but did you have an artist in mind?
Yeah, like when I was going through sounds, and samples, especially the tempo I used, I hardly make beats on 90. I hardly do that. My beats are always 105 up to 200. So I was trying to make a Jenny Aiko type of feel thing happening. So I was playing the drums a different way, because after I put out the bass line, I was like, this could work, because I was trying to make a beat for Tracy. She said she was looking for something Jenny Aiko-ish, you know. So everything had a different rhythm to it, and I was kind of going to, I was en route, you know, I was doing what she was asking for. But something in the snare was like, nah, you need to space these things apart, make this beat much slow, because it was a bit quick. And then as soon as I separated the snares and made it much slower, the drums had to change. So as soon as I did that, I knew this was not gonna fit Tracy anymore, but it was dope at the same time, so I didn't stop. I just continued with it. But initially this beat was supposed to be for Tracy, then the feel and everything changed, so it ended up being a beat. Unfortunately, while I was working on it, or fortunately, Free Spirit found me putting the final touches, and then she was like, this is the shit. The very same day, no, I think it's the next day, I think it's the next day, they recorded the hook and they were done.
Yeah, so they recorded the hook and they were done, and we can all agree that they did justice to the track. To you personally, how did it feel, you know, to hear that, you know what I mean? Like, how did you feel like to hear that? Did you expect that it could be that dope?
No, I did not. I sort of like have an expectations buffer, if I should call it. Like, it's not a not expect things kind of buffer. It's a don't expect too much kind of buffer. You know, just do whatever you do and see what happens, but don't have very high expectations. So when I had what I had was nothing I expected, so I was impressed. Like it exceeded my expectations. Yeah.
So could you say this perhaps maybe like next time, like when you create a beat with this expectations buffer of yours, you know, do you still follow that? Do you still have this expectation buffer? Because you can be surprised at any given time. Do you still have that expectation buffer you call? Do you still have it?
Yeah, it's not something that I do consciously all of the time. It's not a thing that I do. It happens. Like, I'll make a dope beat and I'll be like, fuck, this is a dope beat. I'll enjoy it for 2-3 days. Then it's not so dope anymore. I have to work on something else. So it works because I don't stay on that, I made a dope beat all the time thing. I don't stay on that. After a few days, it's not so dope anymore because I need to move on. I need to make another beat. I need to make more beats. So this thing remains the same. I never have that wow expectation. It's just another day.
It's what you do.
Yeah, it's just another day.
So if, let's say you do greatness like this, so this means that every time you do great shit, you just do great shit. That's what you do. You just do great shit. Okay, now, I would like to know, like, final thoughts, you know what I mean? You named the beat what you named the beat, and an artist comes through, like Moisey, you know what I mean? Kills the beat, gives the beat a name for a song, you know what I mean? Do you still get attached to the name that you gave it and the idea that you had, or do you just let it go as, okay, they're now owning the whole theme of the beat?
I don't get attached because as much as the song is called What the Fuck You Say, the beat is still called Tea Party Song. So to me, they are two completely different things, because vocals to me is just another form of instrument. So the Tea Party Song has a certain number of elements, it stays a Tea Party Song. But once you introduce new elements or instruments, the vocals, it's not the same beat, it's something else. So it's What the Fuck You Say. But Tea Party Song is still Tea Party Song. So if I feel like listening to the song, I listen to the song. If I feel like listening to the beat, I'm gonna play the beat on its own. So for me, it's two different entities. I didn't lose anything, I don't get attached to anything.
Yeah, that is quite interesting actually. How about then, you know, from Six Figures Entertainment, we perhaps then get a structure or a tradition of not only releasing a track, but it also goes with a plain beat, because now they have both individual personalities.
That is dope. That is dope. That is sick. Well, I've always thought of working on stuff like that, but I never thought of it like this, because we're currently working on 2 beat tapes. One is my own beat tape, and then another beat tape is me and my production team. So the Six Figures beat tape, the one which is done by me and my production team, is almost done. It's gonna come out first, and then my beat tape's gonna come out first. But this is also a dope idea too, because like I thought of doing this, but it was not the way you put it, you know. Because I thought of, you know, I'm a part of GTX gang. You know?
Yeah.
So I thought of dropping our mixtape, and since it's a mixtape and we're not gonna use those beats again, I thought of dropping another beat tape of just those beats, you know. But I thought of it like, then I let it go. But I think we should do that definitely now.
Yeah, word. That is sick. That is sick. Now, like, we're wrapping it up now. You know, we're out of time. Like, I just want to, like, what do you see from this production of Moisey and Free Spirit? Like, fuck what you say. It's really crazy. Where do you see it going, and what are your deepest aspirations and desires? You know, regarding, you know, the work that you have all put into. This I think it's a piece of art, you know, it's a masterpiece. It's all together. Like, what are your hopes and aspirations for this production?
Usually I let artists, you know, come up with responses or ideas to such questions. But personally, with everything that I do, earlier on, from the time when I was just a rapper, I've always had this this acceptance of people who do any form of entertainment, that we are all attention seekers. It's just a matter of levels. Some people may seek attention more than others, but if you are in an entertainment industry, you want attention, simply that. So everything that I do, whether it's hip-hop or it's house or it's this song or another song, this beat or different one, it's always to make somebody to take notice. So if this gets a certain number of people to notice Six Figures than the people who already notice us, then that would have been an achievement. And for this song, I think there's no way that people won't notice, you know, especially so-called MCs and rappers. You know, they're definitely gonna notice, you know, because I know you're smiling. We like MCs these days. We have trap houses now, you know? So MCs, you only find them at weddings these days. You don't find them in the booth no more, you know. And I'm hoping this song will also provoke that in rappers, because you had the verses, they're going hard. You know, like if you're sleeping on shit, you always, you know, because what's the thing? You dabbing and walking. You know, if you're dabbing and walking, you gotta dab hard. So yeah, I feel like this song is definitely gonna do that.
Yeah, nah, word, man. Hey yo, you heard from the headquarters of Six Figures Entertainment. I was with your boy, the one and only, the Beatsmith, and on the camera we got Divine Presence, and we're chilling here with silent partners May L and my other high partner there, whom I did not get the name. What's your name?
Hey, come on. Nah, you need to cut that out.
Yo, before we cut it out, I'm Presto Washington, just filling in the shoes in Six Figures, because you know I'm all about that shit. You know what I mean? You can always catch me at Raw Talent Network. This is the future, the track that's playing in the background. Fuck what you say. Catch Moisey on all social media platforms. She is coming in hard, bubbling under. She's going places.
Munyako wachimiti utena kashele Rikana go staging, retoma ka session Ria Limpopo, Buffet.